on this computer and share my screen. Here we go. All right, let me close that up and minimize this. Pin me. All right, so I can't see anybody. I can't see your chat, but Elsa's got you covered. All right. And all right. Here we are. Okay. So we're obviously going to be talking about essential oils for health and focus and motivation. And then you'll get a great ebook after the class that talks all about that. So when we start here, the first thing is hopefully you're taking notes. Does anyone have like a notebook? Hopefully you're going to write some stuff down and learn some awesome tips and tricks from us. But what are your top 3 health concerns? And when you filled out that Google form, you kind of reached out on what were some of the issues, but is it stress, anxiety, pain, inflammation, sleep, digestion, immune support, depression, weight concerns? These are all things that people are struggling with. So be conscious of, maybe they're all these things. I don't know, maybe you're just a complete hot mess and all of these are issues. You can hone in maybe on 3 of them so that we can really address those issues. So we will talk about specific natural solutions that are going to be great answers. So when you hear like an oil that resonates with you, or when we dive into digestion or immune support, you can write down which oil is going to be great for that, so that by the end of the class, we know what you need, okay? All right. So the first thing that I want you guys to know, I'm trying to move me so you can see my slide. Maybe I'll move me over here. I've never been over here on the left. All right. So your doTERRA oils is all that we're going to be talking about specifically, just doTERRA oils. And the reason why is because doTERRA oils are natural and safe. There's no negative side effects or addictions. They are simply extracts from plants with amazing side benefits. So you never get any negative side effects, but you get amazing side benefits. And we'll talk about that when we dive into the oils and what they can do for you. doTERRA oils all have a CPTG standard on them. And what that means is they're certified pure therapeutic grade. There's so much junk out there. There's oils everywhere. And you can pick one up probably at the gas station. And there isn't really good regulation on it. So what doTERRA did is put this seal of approval on every single one of their oils. And what that means is that every single oil has gone through 30 to 50 different third-party tests to make sure that you're getting good quality. So all of your oils from doTERRA are going to be pure and they're going to be potent. So what you see is what you get. Like your bottle of lemon is going to be 100% pure lemon oil. There's no fillers. And so they're going to be extremely effective. We're sourcing our oils from all over the world, which means that you're going to get the best quality oils that are going to have the most amount of impact. Your oils are going to be 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So what that means is that you're only going to need 1 to 2 drops to start to feel the effectiveness. So if you've got like a sample, or like if you already are a doTERRA wholesale member, hopefully you have your oils. My oils just kind of are with me wherever I am. There's a few little oils on my nightstand. There's some in the kitchen. There's some in the bathroom. There's some in the car. Wherever I go, they're pretty much with me. They're in my pocket. I've got pocketfuls of oils. So bring some out tonight so that we can experience them together. But if you did get some samples from me, or we had a lot of people sign up just today, which is really exciting. And we hauled and got your samples mailed out today, but obviously you don't have them tonight. But what they'll look like is a small little bottle like this, okay? Peppermint and wild orange are ones that I love to sample. So if you've got peppermint, this is your little sample bottle. And you're just gonna tap it just on this little, just on the butt of the bottle itself. And you can rub it in your wrists. You only need 1 drop. And you can just cup and inhale. And it's amazing what 1 drop of peppermint can do. So it will instantly open up your sinuses. It will help with more energy. And then you can even massage it into your shoulders, just that same one drop, and it will help to relieve any kind of tension and tightness. So for my kids right now, they just moved into the in-person school. Okay, last week was so exciting. They're back in person, but they were doing online in their bedrooms for a long time. And the tightness in their shoulders. If you guys are working from home, or if you work in at a computer situation and leaning over, it just causes a lot of havoc and pain, especially tightness in the shoulders. So you can take that one drop of peppermint, massage it in your shoulders. It freshens the breath. So I can even wipe my hand on my wrist where I put that oil and dab it on my tongue, and I can feel I've got some great fresh breath now. So like, even though this is an online class and you can't smell my breath, if we were in person, of course I'd be wearing a mask, but in any case, I can smell my breath. It's fresh. And so it's going to work for freshening the breath. It's going to be helping with digestion. It's going to help to naturally cool the body down. I can feel it just in my wrist of just being, it just feels cooler. So it's great as we head slowly into the summer months. It's one that I always have with me to help to cool down the body. And then it's going to help to refresh and energize. So as I go through, like peppermint oil, it says A and T and I. A means aromatic, T means topical, and I means internal. All right. So those are all the three ways that you can use your peppermint oil. And we'll talk about in depth, like aromatic, topically, and internally. Okay. So you can understand a little bit more of what that means. But peppermint's great. It's like a Swiss Army knife of essential oils. Once you have it in your home, you're going to use it for so many things. So if any of you have peppermint right now, you can throw it in the comments of like how you use it, because I think there's probably at least like 30 different ways you can use peppermint oil and then some. All right, so I'm going to share with you that doTERRA oils are going to be extremely effective. So we're really working on getting to the root cause of your health concern. So we're never putting a Band-Aid on the issue. We're always trying to find the solution, right? So your oils are going to work with your body on a cellular level. And this is an example right here. So this shows your cell. And your cells have this nice oily membrane, and that oily membrane protects your cell. There's two things that can harm your cells. It's going to be bacteria and viruses. So bacteria live on the outside of the cells, viruses on the inside. When you go to the doctor and they give you a prescription, usually an antibiotic, that's for a bacterial infection, right? And it will clear up the infection. There's definitely some negative side effects with your antibiotics, but it does clear up the infection. When you have a viral infection, 9 times out of 10, they tell you, you know what, I'm sorry, you got to go home, right? There's nothing you can do. Get plenty of rest, drink lots of fluids, and just let nature take its course. And how frustrating, right? I hate that when they tell me that. But the great thing is that your essential oils can not only combat and stop the replication of the bacteria living on the outside of your cells, but also the viruses living on the inside of the cells, because the oils, are oily, right? And so they're small enough they can permeate that membrane and get into the cell and stop that replication. So your oils are, let's see, we share 60% of our DNA with plants, okay? So when we are applying these oils, or we're gonna be using them internally or in the diffuser, they're entering into our systems, and our body sees them as food and fuel, okay? Our body knows what to do with them and how to 100% metabolize them, and to really help our cells and to help us be healthy, all right? So let me show you one of my absolute favorites for immune support is On Guard. And again, this is one that you can use aromatically, topically, internally. We have this going 24/7 in our diffuser, which we'll talk about when we talk about aromatic use of your oils. But On Guard is an amazing blend. It has wild orange in it. It has eucalyptus and rosemary, clove and cinnamon, all of these are powerful heavy hitters that really help to combat against any kind of bacteria or viruses. So they're going to eliminate your airborne pathogens when you have the diffuser going. You can clean the home, you can sanitize with it. We have it in a rollerball form. Well, we have it all the ways because we love On Guard, but in the rollerball, it's really easy for my kids to have this on their nightstand, and they roll it on their spine and their feet at night and in the morning. So that just helps just to protect our body. And not to say like you're never going to get sick if you use essential oils. I mean, we're human, like you can definitely still get sick, but the recovery time is going to be cut in about half. All right. So On Guard's a great one to use just as a preventative. And it's also, you really want to ramp it up when you're not feeling well, or when you're just starting to not feel well, is a great time to start to like really ramp it up and incorporate it into your daily routine. So On Guard is so effective that we have it in so many different forms. A foaming hand wash, which works great. The toothpaste just came back in stock today, backed by popular demand. We have a hand sanitizer. We have soft gel capsules that have the addition of oregano and melissa in there. The throat drops are amazing. You get all of those essential oils in a throat drop, so it just soothes the throat. Any sign of like the beginning of a sore throat, I'll just give my kids one of these throat drops and it will help to clear up that sore throat issue. On Guard hand wipes are going to be coming in stock soon. We're really excited about that brand new product. And then this is the oil and the rollerball form, and then a cleaner concentrate. So you can do everything in your home with On Guard oil. So it's going to clean and sanitize everywhere. And it smells amazing. If you guys have On Guard, throw it in the chat. Tell us what it smells like and how much you love it. It's one of my absolute favorites. And then doTERRA oils are going to be very, very affordable. So they're just pennies per dose. And a lot of times they're going to be more affordable than traditional healthcare because once you have your doTERRA oils in your home, you're going to have natural solutions right at your fingertips. So when we talked about peppermint, and you're using that to help with muscle tension or to help to wake up the body, it's also going to be great for any kind of headaches or tension or stomach aches or anything like that. You've got so many different ailments that come up that you can use peppermint for. So instead of going to the pharmacy and getting something specifically for headaches or something for digestive issues or something for sleep or cough and congestion, we don't have all those different medications in the home. You have just one thing, or like your top 10 oils that are available in any of our starter kits. They cover probably, I don't know, I would say at least 80 to 85% of anything that comes up in your home, you can use your essential oils for. So you'll save hundreds of dollars a year because you have these in your home. You're throwing them in your diffuser, you're using them topically, you're using them internally, and they're amazing wins, and they really work. So one of my favorites that has saved us a ton of money throughout the year is lavender. So we know lavender to be, what do we know lavender to be? What's lavender? I love doTERRA's lavender. I'll have to say, I was not a big fan of lavender before, but this lavender is amazing. So it smells just like you're in a lavender field, or you just picked up like a lavender herb at Milliger's on the herb lot. But lavender can be used aromatically, topically, internally. It's going to be, we all know it to be calming, right? It's calming for the mind, but it's also very calming for the skin. So any kind of cuts, bumps, scrapes, bruises, burns, we have lavender with us all the time. We have it in the kitchen in case anything comes up, or even if you, like, I'm one of those people that when pizza first comes out of the oven, like I can't just sit there and watch it and wait for it to cool down. Like I can't wait to take a bite of pizza. And inadvertently, I burn my tongue or burn it on soup or whatever it is. And you can actually take lavender and press it right to the roof of your mouth, and it will help with healing that burnt tissue to heal faster. Oh gosh, what else am I going to say? Oh, and it's great for earaches. So one thing that works really well, a great thing that you can do is take a small cup like this, and take a small washcloth and run it with some hot water and wring it out, and then set it in the cup. like that, right? If you have anybody with earaches, I have 3 kids that just, I mean, if the wind blows the wrong way, someone's definitely getting an earache. I mean, my kids, when they were babies, they were in those hats, those little skull caps all the time just to cover their ears. But I digress. Okay, so this is what works really well. Little cup like this, your little hot towel is in there, okay? And then you'll just put like 4 to 5 drops of lavender in here, like this, and tea tree, and frankincense. You could use basil if you have it, but lavender, tea tree, and frankincense are gonna be great. They're gonna be in this little cup, and you can just put it right over the ear like this. And it's instantly soothing. So it's creating that, like, even, I don't even have an earache and this feels really good right now, but it creates that little, like that humidity and gets it really into the ear canal without, like, we never want to drop our oils in our ears, in our ear canal directly. So this is a great way to get that support. You could always put it on a cotton ball too, but sometimes, like with little kids, if you put a little cotton ball in there, they immediately want to just boop, pull that right out, right? But if you just sit there for a couple of minutes and put this over the ear, it's going to help with ear infections. So that's been a great saver for us financially, of not having, I have horrible insurance, so I never want to go to the doctor, but it's been a great, great money saver. All right, so how are you going to use your oils in your home? We know that they're safe. We know that they're effective. We know that they're affordable. So now we want to know, how are we going to incorporate them into our daily routine? So we're going to talk about aromatic use, topical use, and using internally. All right, and we'll get all that cleared up so that you can know how to use these oils. So the very first way is aromatically. This is the easiest way to use your oils. You can just use, this is a little diffuser here. This is our Brevi diffuser that comes with our Healthy Start Kit. And it's super easy. Just fill it up with lukewarm water up to that red line and put in about, I don't know, 5 to 8 drops of whatever oils you want to put in here. This is your crock pot for essential oils. You just put the drops in and turn it on. You can do a 2-hour, a 5-hour, or 10-hour setting, and you just set it and forget it. Nothing's going to blow up. I let my kids, they all have their own diffusers in their rooms. All the oils work together really well. And well, there's some combinations that are better than others. I'll be honest with that. But you get to experiment and try and check it out. And I'll show you some of my favorite recipes, but this is a great way to instantly change the vibe in the room. So if everybody feels kind of maybe cranky or tired or lacking in energy, you can throw some of that peppermint or wild orange together in the diffuser to help awaken the senses. It has an instant impact on the body. You're also cleaning and purifying the air. So like when I talked about the On Guard oil, our protective blend, when you're diffusing that, it's actually eliminating the airborne pathogens. So we always diffuse, especially in the kitchen area, with On Guard. And then we just throw a variety of different things in there. So maybe we add a little bit of lemon or some lavender or Breathe oil. Breathe and On Guard smell amazing together. I'll talk to you about that oil in a second. But it's really great for helping to support that respiratory system also. All right, so how does that actually work? So your oils are so much more than just like pretty smelling little bottles, all right? They are actual medicine, natural medicine for our body. So when you're smelling your oil, I'm just gonna take one, I will take some Adaptiv just like she is now, and breathe it in, some nice, slow, deep breaths. You are actually bringing in these small, tiny particles. They're entering into your olfactory nerve, into your limbic system, and it's instantly communicating with our body. Our limbic system tells our body how to react, and it's a direct correlation with really all of our systems for stress and anxiety and blood pressure and heart rate. All of those things is just from smelling your smelling something, bringing it in. And a great example to show, I love Adaptiv, I'll talk about it in a minute, but like when you go to the dentist and they have to administer like a laughing gas, they do the same thing. They just put that right over your nose and your mouth and you breathe that in, right? And then you try to count backwards to 10 and you're out in about, 2 counts, or, when you get to 8 or whatever. And that's because that is communicating the same way with your body as like your essential oils do. So it's hitting that olfactory nerve and the limbic system and telling your body how to react. So when we smell something, if you got your samples from me, if you got wild orange, this is our sunshine in a bottle. You can take it out. I've got a big bottle here. I'm going to take my big bottle. Or if you have wild orange anywhere near you or any citrus oil, this is sunshine. And we don't get a lot of sunshine if you're here in Wisconsin. Today was so dreary. I'm like, is it day? Is it night? Should I go to bed? I don't know. There was no sign of a sun. And so wild orange does it for me. It just helps to energize. It's invigorating. It uplifts the mood. You can use it aromatically, topically, internally. I'm so excited to show you how you can use it internally. It's one of my favorites to add to my water or tea. Another great one, and we talk about supporting the respiratory system or any kind of tightness or congestion or that rattling around in the lungs. Breathe is a great one. You can use this aromatically in your diffuser, or you can be your own little aromatic. Okay, rub it together just like I did. And cup and inhale. It feels amazing. You can work it in your hair. You can be your own little diffuser. And breathe is great for, I like to apply it topically. I don't have any congestion issues right now, but you'll find if you rub it in your chest, I like to do it in the morning and night, and it just seems to just open up my airways. Like I just seem to breathe better. I feel a little more relaxed in my breathing, and it's very calming. So it's great for anyone who snores. If you know anybody or you sleep next to anybody who's a snorer, you can apply breathe topically. Again, spine, bottoms of the feet, right on the chest is great, or in the diffuser. It's going to be really, really effective. So I love breathe. I'd love to know if you guys love breathe, or maybe like, let us know what was your aha oil. Like what was the oil where you're like, oh my gosh, these really work. Right? It's amazing, right? There is some oil that like when you use it, it's like ding. Okay, I'm hooked for life, right? And they just start to become part of your routine. Another great oil for in the diffuser, or I mean, a million different ways, is adaptive oil. So if you're really looking and having trouble focusing, and I really wanted to talk a lot about focusing just because we're in such a different world right now, right? We're doing this class virtually. We normally do it in person and we get to see people and pass oils around and make roller balls, and it's so much fun. But we're doing it virtually, and you're probably doing a lot of things virtually, and you're probably doing a lot of screen time. And sometimes that just, you start to like lose focus, or you have, schoolwork. There's a lot of children that have trouble focusing. Or at your work if you're trying to focus, or maybe you're just trying to focus on watching a TV show. I don't know. But adaptive is super helpful with this. So adaptive is what I call alert serenity. So you're still alert and focused on what the task is at hand, but you're able to kind of relax and rest, and it helps to eliminate all that stress and anxiety, tension, overwhelm. It helps to center and boost the mood. It soothes and uplifts. When you apply it topically, you can put it right in the web of your hand. And that just has some connection to the body of helping to relax and calm down and having an instant impact. And then behind the ears, base of the skull is a great place to apply your oils, because it's just like your lower brain stem. So it has an instant connection. You can use adaptive 3 different ways. So there's an adaptive capsule, and the capsule is going to be different than the oil. Okay, so the capsules actually have some different, like scutellaria root and different things that help our body to relax. So I take one of these every single morning, just because I'm working in a retail environment. And let's just say there's good days and bad days. So adaptive is a great way to start the day. That's the only one that you take internally. And then you have the oil itself, and the oil is great to use in like Epsom salts with a bath. You can use it in massage. My daughter had a volleyball tournament yesterday, and at the end on the way home in the car, she's just like, Mom, can I have an oil massage? And it's super easy to do. It only took me about 5-10 minutes. And I just grabbed some of her favorite oils and some coconut oil and just massaged them into her back. And Adaptive is a great one for massage because it does so much on so many levels, but really helping to calm the emotions. Diffuse in the room. Again, you're going to change the vibe of the room pretty much instantly. And then it also comes in when we talk about any of our oils being a touch. So Adaptive Touch means that it's the oil, and then we've added some coconut oil to it in a like roller ball form like that. And you can just roll it on. So it's just like easy to go, ready to do. And this is just great to have on hand of applying to your wrists, behind your ears. It just makes it a little more convenient than the oil itself. But either way is fine. There's wild orange in here, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, magnolia, and rosemary, neroli, and sweet gum. So all those floral oils like the lavender and the magnolia, the rosemary, those are going to help with calming the emotions. Wild orange also helps with calming the body. But then like the copaiba and the spearmint, neroli, those are going to help with focusing. So that is a must-have. That's in my top 5. And then these are some of my favorite diffuser blends. And you can see that we can combat really anything that comes up. So, and you could also make these in a roller ball if you wanted to. So you can either take a screenshot of this or know that the recording is going to be available, but you can tap into immune support. You can put that On Guard in there, and frankincense and lemon, or for sleep, lavender, frankincense, balance, any kind of digestive issues, you can put in the diffuser or apply it topically. I like to blend digestin and lavender together because digestin like isn't my favorite smell, even though it's very effective. So the lavender just eases that a little bit. Anybody have any temper tantrums at home? You can throw some balance and lavender and copaiba in there. Again, for ear support, that can go in the diffuser or a roller ball or in your little cup with lavender, tea tree, and frankincense. All right, so the second way, so now we talked all about diffusing, and now we'll talk about topical use. So when you apply your oils topically, we're applying to the area of concern. So when I talked about lavender and that being for any kind of cuts, bumps, scrapes, bruises, burns, slivers, it actually gets slivers out of your skin. When we're applying it topically, I always recommend using a coconut oil. So what the coconut oil does, I'll show to you, but it's going to help with spreading your oil better. So you see this person, and actually that looks kind of like a tough massage. I think I'd add some more coconut oil to this picture, but it's going to help the oils to glide better and spread better. And then it's also going to be able to help the oils. It's going to give them weight so that they stay localized for a longer period of time. So here is with no carrier oil. When you put your oils on, you can see how it kind of flashes off of the skin rather quickly. So there's some impact, but there's going to be a greater impact when you add a coconut oil. So you layer in, you can just put the oils in your hand and the coconut oil, and then rub it wherever you want to apply. And it's just going to help them to stay localized, and you'll get a longer lasting benefit. And you need less oils then too. So it's going to make your oils really stretch a lot farther. And I mean, every bottle has 250 drops in it, but your coconut oil is going to help that bottle to last even longer. So ones that I love to use topically, you guys, Balance is, this was like well, this is my second oil, but it was an oil that a friend gave to me that she could see that I was seriously struggling with stress and anxiety. Very overwhelmed, 3 small kids, trying to work full time, trying to juggle and do all the things, right? Be the perfect mom. And it just wasn't coming together. And she gave me a bottle of Balance, and I kept that with me all the time. And whenever I felt that overwhelm or that stress or that like I couldn't make it through the day, I would just open it and just smell. And sometimes that's all we need, is just to stop for a few moments and just breathe and take it in. And it's going to be very effective. So Balance is our grounding blend. I sent a lot of Balance out today in the mail for people struggling with stress and anxiety. It helps with restlessness, anxiousness. Bottoms of the feet is a great place to apply your oils. When you're talking about where to put your oils, your bottoms of your feet are amazing. There's all that reflexology connection. And then there's also it's just easy to do. Your body can take up the oils very quickly when you apply to your feet. And it's great for kids too, because, you know, kids can be a little bit more sensitive. So if you put on the bottoms of their feet are a lot less sensitive. Deep Blue is another one that we love to apply topically. And it comes in this rub form because it's so popular and we're just slapping it all over our bodies. So it looks just like this in the cream, which is great. And then this is the oil itself. So you can do it either way, but look at these people. They're in shape. And my dad's 73. He uses Deep Blue like crazy. He works every single day. When he gets home at night, he just massages in that Deep Blue in his legs, bottoms of his feet, and it feels amazing. So I use this like pre-workout, post-workout. It's great for muscles and really helping to prevent any kind of lactic acid buildup. And it also works with helping the muscles to really actually heal and recover. So any kind of achy muscles and joints, head tension and tightness, again, when things just start to knot up and tighten up, restless leg syndrome or like growing pains, anything that hurts, you can put Deep Blue on and it's amazing. All right, so another one that I wanted to talk about, and this isn't in any of the starter kits, this is almost like a Essential Oils 201, but you might want to add this to your order, is the Focus Blend. So Intune has become my perfume. Okay, it smells so good. And I don't use any just regular perfume sprays anymore because of just the knowledge of all the chemicals that are in there. I just use essential oils. So Intune is great. It's a roller ball. It's already ready to use. And this is our Focus Blend. So it has everything in there to help with balancing, with the emotions, helping to energize and lift the mood, but also helping to calm down that stress and anxiety. So it's great for kids or anyone with ADD or ADHD. Helping to just get focused, and it smells amazing. I mean, look at all those good oils in there. Frankincense is in there, patchouli, Hawaiian sandalwood, and I mean, there's just amazing oils in there. So that comes in a roller ball form, and it's very, very effective. I have it. I use it every single morning. Another one to use topically is DigestZen. So some people talked about digestive issues, and DigestZen you can use aromatically, topically, internally. Probably the quickest, most effective way to use it when you have any kind of stomach upset or concern is just to apply it topically. You can rub it just right on the stomach. And I say it covers everything from the mouth to the south. So anything that comes up, you can use your DigestZen. It's amazing. My husband and I'll tell you a story that just happened literally 2 days ago. We went to Costco and we got stocked up on all the things, the toilet paper, the paper towels, the water, all the stuff. And we thought, well, we don't really have a lot of time for lunch. I don't want to go into a restaurant, and let's just pick up like one of these to-go salads and we can just eat that when we get home. And so we brought the salad home and ate it and felt sick with I don't know, within 5-10 minutes, I'm like, oh my gosh, like I feel so incredibly full right now. And I just ate a salad, like what is going on? And our stomachs, I don't know what was on it, but our stomachs were really upset. So we took DigestZen, we both rubbed it on our stomach, and within 5 to 10 minutes, we had instant relief. So like that pressure and that bloating feeling that we had from whatever was, I don't know, maybe it was chemically treated or something like that on the salad, the DigestZen cleared it up right away. So we were amazed, and it worked for both of us at the same time. It was amazing. So DigestZen is also going to work for anybody who struggles with chronic digestive issues. Okay, so whether it's an acid reflux or irritable bowel syndrome or something like that, you can use DigestZen for it. And again, you can apply it right to the area of concern. Even like motion sickness. So if you have anybody in the car who like just can't make it on road trips, DigestZen is going to be a great one to apply for them. You can even put it like in the little car vents. It's going to be helpful. All right, and then third way that you can use your oils is internally. So I'll show you what it looks like, but you can either use it in your water or your tea, veggie caps. You can do a couple drops under your tongue, but this is what your bottles will look like if they are safe to ingest. So it will actually have supplemental facts listed on the side. So you can use it for cooking. Only use glass or stainless steel. Don't use plastic, because the oils will actually start over time to break down those plastic containers. So like, this is my water. This is just an old mason jar, and I'll just put 1 drop of lemon in here. Oh, 2 got in, but that's okay. And it tastes amazing. I drink more water, and I'm really helping my body out. So we'll talk about some of the oils that we can use for internal use. Lemon, the one I just put in my water, you can use aromatically, topically, internally. It's going to clean and purify the body. You can also use it for cleansing the home. It's a great one to add to your On Guard for cleaning surfaces. It also eliminates anything that's sticky. So if you guys ever have a sticker, or I have a park sticker in my car right now that is just will not come off. So I've taken some lemon with some coconut oil together and just soaked it in there, and it's peeling off. I don't know, it's just on there for life. And you can also do a great produce wash. So especially berries, it's really important to wash your berries, but it's very hard to do, right? And so you can put them in a bowl, put a couple drops of lemon, let them sit in some water and some lemon oil for about 5 minutes, and then drain them. So they won't taste like lemon, don't worry. But what you'll see that all of any kind of buildup on your berries, the lemon oil will actually clean it off, or apples or anything like that. Lemon is a great produce wash. And then Copaiba is one that I love it. I use it all the ways, aromatically, topically, internally. Copaiba soothes aches and pains. It helps to settle the body down for sleep, calms the entire nervous system. It's great for skin, and it eases stress and anxiety. So Copaiba is what we compare to CBD oil. So a lot of people ask us, well, where's doTERRA's CBD oil? And I can tell you that we will not be having CBD oil probably ever, because Copaiba is our solution, and we find it to be so much more effective. So I'll share with you what the biggest difference is. And we'll talk about what a cannabinoid is. So a cannabinoid is any chemical compound that affects one or both of the cannabinoid receptors in the body. These are our CB1 and our CB2 receptors. We have 3 types of cannabinoids. One is CBD. That's a cannabinol, which is a it naturally occurs in like cannabis or hemp plants, and it's about a 2 to 4% concentration. Then there's THC, and this naturally occurs in cannabis, and it's known for it giving you that high if someone's smoking marijuana. So they talk about like that head high, and that is coming from THC, and that's a 5 to 30% concentration. And then BCP, which is beta caryophyllene, is a dietary cannabinoid, which is found in Copaiba, which is sourced from 4 different Brazilian tree resins, and is a 60% concentration. So it's a higher concentration, and it is going to be helping to affect our body on a whole different level. So we have these cannabinoid receptors all over our body, your brain, your organs, tissues, glands, immune cells. Your CB1 receptors are primarily found in our nervous system and our connective tissues, our organs, and our glands. And your CB2 is primarily your immune system, okay? So THC interacts with that CB1 receptors, like our brain. And that's why you have that body high, or you feel it in your head, you kind of feel out of it. And it gives that psychotropic effects. And CBD interacts with our CB2 indirectly with a very low concentration. So CBD actually creates a chemical reaction in our body to create feelings of basically any kind of helping with, CBD, they claim helps with any kind of, I don't know, aches and pains, right? Stress, anxiety is supposed to be the cure for all the things, but it's in a really low concentration and it's working indirectly. Where BCP, that beta caryophyllene that's found in copaiba, it interacts directly with our CB2 receptors at a high concentration level. So in short, the overall differences of a CBD oil and copaiba is going to be much less expensive. It's going to be much more affordable for a higher quality. It's going to be 100% drug-free. It's going to be 100% free of any heavy metals, contaminants, and pesticides. And when it's used internally, copaiba offers high levels of antioxidants. It promotes healthy cell function. It supports an immune function, supports circulatory health, and it helps. The biggest reason why, my customers love it is because it helps with inflammation reduction in the body. So like after I do a workout, I'll come back, my walk or run in the morning, and I put my lemon in my water and I'll do 1 drop of copaiba, or copaiba is the right way to say it, but my daughters laugh at me. They're like, copaiba. So I'll add that to my water. You can do a drop under your tongue. You can do it in a veggie cap. You can apply it topically. I used this in my daughter's massage last night just to help with all the things. And then frankincense is another one I love to use. Well, I love to use frankincense all the ways, but internally is a great way. Frankincense, this is our king of oils, and you can use it to help to promote calm feelings. It's great for anti-aging, so you can put a couple drops in your night cream at night. Anything weird on the skin, frankincense is going to combat it. And it helps the cells to perform optimally, which means that it's helping with healthy cell development at all times. So it's helping our body to determine which of our cells are healthy and encourages the replication of those cells, which cells are damaged and need repair, and which cells need to be flushed out of our body completely. So and it helps so much with mood and meditation and focus and just helping the body to calm down. So this is one that's on my nightstand, and just when I feel that overwhelm or having trouble sleeping, you can put it in the diffuser. You can put a couple drops in your hand. Just take those few moments of just cupping and inhaling, and you'll feel so much different within 10 seconds of smelling frankincense. Okay. All right, and then one of my absolute favorite products from doTERRA, if you're looking to really change your 2021, is our doTERRA Lifelong Vitality. So this is a supplement program. It's a it's our number one product, 30-day money back guarantee. If you don't have more energy during the day, sleeping better at night, less aches and pains, and better mood management, you can return the empty bottles after the 30 days. So here you're getting 12 servings of your fruits and vegetables. You're getting your omega-3, 6, and 9s for your brain and your heart health. And then you're getting your alpha CRS, which is basically really powerful antioxidants, and it helps with cellular energy. So it's really helping you to be like the best that you can be. And my husband and I take this on a daily basis just for immune support, for energy, for good sleep. It does all the things. All right, so now we're circling back, and hopefully we addressed what your health concerns were and what were some great solutions for it. And just think about it for a minute, like, what would your life be like without having those concerns? What would it be like without that chronic pain or inflammation, or not being able to sleep at night, or those restless nights, or those irregular sleep nights, weight concerns, or continuous stress and anxiety? And think of what your life would feel like without those. And hopefully we talked about some of what those great oils would be and solutions for helping, those natural solutions for you. So how do you get those oils in your home? How are you going to get doTERRA oils as part of your daily routine? There's 3 ways to purchase. Okay. So the first way is retail. It's the most expensive way to get your oils. Only in professional settings, or maybe you're picking up 1 bottle of oil that you want to try and see if it works or whatever it is, it's going to be the most expensive way. The second way is a wholesale membership. And this is like a Costco or Sam's Club membership, where you pay a $35 membership fee. And then it basically opens up a doTERRA account for you. You can log into doTERRA.com with your username and password, and you get all of your products at 25% off of the retail. So there's no smoke and mirrors. There's nothing you have to do. There's no quota that you don't have to spend a certain amount. You don't have to place a monthly order if you don't want to. You just order. You don't have to sell essential oils. You don't have to host oil parties. You just order what you want, when you want, whenever you want. It's all about you and your health and support, and natural solutions being delivered right to your home. And then the third way is actually below wholesale. So what that means is when you get started with a starter kit, and I'll show you what a starter kit looks like, you're getting below the wholesale price, because when the oils are bundled together, you're saving by bundling it instead of purchasing those oils individually, and it waives the $35 membership fee. So starter kits are a great way to get oils in your home, because we really thought about like your health and wellness and really combating. Remember when I talked about how your essential oils can combat 80 to 85% of whatever comes up in the home? We want to make sure that you have all of those natural tools right at your fingertips for whatever comes up. So like a healthy start kit, this is a great way to kind of like dip your toe in the water and see how you like essential oils. It's got those top 10 oils, but they're in a smaller size. They're in a 5 ml, which is like 80 drops. So you get peppermint and oregano, breathe, On Guard, deep blue, frankincense, lemon, tea tree, digestin, and lavender, plus a diffuser. So that's $160. And then you can add anything onto a starter kit and you'll be getting that wholesale price. So if you are interested in Copaiba or Adaptive or Balance, you can always layer those on and add those to your starter kit. Or like I said, you can do that $35 membership fee and then just pick out your oils a la carte. But this includes that wholesale membership. And then the Healthy Essentials is my absolute favorite kit because it covers everything. It's like mind, body, spirit, immune system. It comes with our petal diffuser, and then it has the big bottles. So it's 250 drops in your bottles. And it has a combination of, again, immune support and emotional health and wellness. So Adaptive is in here, Balance is in here, lemon, peppermint, lavender, breathe, Copaiba, On Guard, Digestin, and Deep Blue, and that diffuser, and your wholesale membership. And that one's $249. And then the other one, there's other options, but these are my top 3 favorite that most people find like a good home here, is the Healthy Habits. And this has the Deep Blue Rub. It has that Lifelong Vitality that I talked about, that supplement program. And then in the 5 ml size, it has frankincense and lemon, On Guard, lavender, and Balance. It has a natural enzyme that helps to break down your food and helps your body to absorb your nutrients better. So if you're having any kind of digestive issues, Terrazyme is amazing. And then it has PB Assist, which is your pre and probiotic. And that one's $195. And again, you could always add a diffuser to this if you wanted to, or, you know, pick up a diffuser later on your next order, because you'll have instant access to doTERRA.com with your username and password. And again, you can just log in and get your products ordered and delivered right to your door. So when you get started with your wholesale account, you get an awesome welcome packet. So it has a resource book. You guys, I hope all you oilers always reference your resource book. It's amazing. You can look up any kind of ailment and it will tell you which oils to use. So you don't have to memorize everything that I said tonight. It's impossible to do that. I still always go to my reference book. And then you can look up like if you got Copaiba and you're like, wait a minute, I can't remember what she said. What am I supposed to do with Copaiba? It will tell you the top uses are for pain and inflammation, arthritis, gout, and muscle cramps, liver toxicity issues, respiratory issues, sore throat, bedwetting, incontinence, colitis, intestinal infections, cancer and autoimmune disorders, fungal, bacterial, and viral infections. And it will tell you how to use it for any of those situations. So you get a great resource book. You get some little stickers to put on the tops of your bottles, because it's always good to know what you got there. And you get a diffuser blends book. You get 3 awesome roller balls. You get Fresh, you get Snooze, and you get Hot Mess in here, guys. Everyone's a hot mess. And this is an amazing blend that's super, super effective. And then you get this little wool clip, and this is, you can actually just clip this on your car and put your essential oils on here. So that's what you get when you get started. And what you can expect from us is that we offer continuous support on your wellness journey. So when you get started with your essential oils, it is going to be changing up your routine. It's going to be a new lifestyle. You're going to be incorporating these natural solutions into your daily routine. And you need somebody because questions are going to come up, and you're going to be wanting and wishing for like a community where you can ask questions and get the support and get the continued education. And that's what we offer. So we can do a personal wellness consult with you when you get your oils. We have a private Facebook group that you can ask any questions, and we share daily content and support. You get free continuing education classes. And again, I offer 24 care and support, or 24-hour care and support. So any of my customers that are on right now, you guys know that you can text me anytime. And I love it. I love when you communicate with me, and I love helping and supporting and giving the solutions of what you need. So you can get a free little 5 ml bonus wild orange when you text me, when you get connected, and we start with your wholesale account this week. So it's Monday. We've got all week to kind of go through and discuss what your health concerns are, and what is going to be the best fit for you of how to incorporate essential oils for based on your needs. Okay. And that's why when you fill out that Google form, when we're really tapping into what you need, what's going to work for you, how are you going to change your life, we will work together on that. So that's my cell phone. You can text me, you can email me. Obviously you have my email because I sent you the link to this class. And then we can work together on your wellness journey. And then you can get a little 5 ml of wild orange. So this is what our members get. So every Saturday we do self-care Saturdays, and like this week we'll be doing Breakfast of Champions. I'm teaching this class called Pamper Yourself. We got oils for the bedroom, supporting your autoimmune system. What's lymph got to do with it? We talked about anxiety. We just did a pet care panel. So we are always offering continuous education for our customers. And then if you want to learn about the benefits of sharing doTERRA essential oils, you can always talk to me about this, but you do have the option to just live the doTERRA lifestyle and just enjoy using your oils and getting your oils delivered to your home at those wholesale prices. I have customers that just love sharing about oils. They have friends or family or their mom, and they're just like, oh my gosh, this person needs to hear about these oils. And they're constantly sharing and referring me to people. And so as they continue to share over time, they eventually get their products paid for. We call that free natural healthcare with doTERRA. And it's something super easy to do. And then there are people that are looking for maybe additional side hustle. Maybe you're at home and you're looking for something that you want to be able to help others, or you see me tonight teaching this class online and you're like, I could totally do that. You could actually build an income with doTERRA and build a business just by doing what I'm doing right now and helping people on a natural wellness journey. It's one of the most rewarding things. Elsa and I love to do it because we love to help people live a healthier, happier lifestyle. We're actually combating those different health concerns and finding natural solutions. So again, you guys tonight, I don't know what the chat looks like, but hopefully you talked about some oils that have changed your life and what a difference it makes, right? For me, it was all stress and anxiety. And at first, I mean, now I use it for everything, but it's changed my life. It's changed my outlook and my view on things and my energy level. It's been a game changer. And so that's why I'm passionate about really sharing and connecting with you guys. All right, let me stop my sharing. And oh, Louise, love Frank all over my body. Yes, me too. I do. I love Frank. We say, when in doubt, Frank it out, guys. Frank goes everywhere. Okay, I'm going to end the recording, and then I'm going to just open it up to anybody who has any questions. Oh wait, I don't want to end the meeting. Bye.